Bonsoir, mes amis. Guten Abend, meine Freunde. Hello, my friends. This is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki. So let me just check the broadcast here. The stream. I've put a new song on. Just want to see what that sounds like. Hi, Mina. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here tonight. Let's see how things are sounding. I played the stream on my new video and I liked it, so I decided it's time for some new music in the background. I can't decide. I think I'm going to turn it up just a little bit and see if that makes it a little better. It's a fine balance between having too much volume and too little. See what that sounds like. A little bit. Okay, let's see how that is. Okay, that's back to where I started. So, oops, so I ended up on a goofy screen there. Okay, so just tell me if the sound is too much with the music. If not, okay, it's too loud. So let's get back to where we were before. Okay, so now we will see if this is any better. It always takes a few seconds, actually like 10-20 seconds for it to register. Okay. Well, we're back to where we started. So that was a lot of a lot of moving around for nothing, just to get back to where we started. Yeah, my God, I did see Namor's Prestige. Well, so I did, and I'm not sure. I guess it's my two answers, because I was watching Pete's stream, and but then Seaton popped on and said, "Have you seen his new Prestige?" And he said, like 10670, and everyone went crazy. And Pete was typing on the stream, and I could see it appearing in the For Loki chat, and of course everyone here in For Loki went crazy. And then Seaton said, "Oh, hold on a second, maybe that's not correct." And then I guess I never found out what happened after that. So is it confirmed now? It's 10670. If it is, that's amazing. And that's going to make the champion even more viable. We just start going into arena now. But even bigger news than that is this. Let's go to Alliance. And let's take a look at this. Just recent discovery. And this is probably one of the most tragic occurrences in Marvel Contest of Champion. So as we go through the For Loki roster, we have Panda Man Pete, and look what's happened. His symbiote has been replaced. So he had symbiote as his profile for so long and sort of stuck. But with this last update, now it's gone. If you haven't updated yet, apparently you can still see Steve, but pretty soon Steve will be a thing of the past, so I think that's the biggest change in this new update is the elimination of Steve. Let's just go look at Alliance Quest real quick. We have I used to let Art take this fight. Yep, still waiting. So he can get the mutant charge from Bishop. So we just go do a little arena. So I have a 5-star crystal to open. The Halls of Healing. Let's start off with arena though. Just do my rank 5s and 4s. Sort of thinking about going for this guy Squidhead as a 4-star. Oh, it is. Okay, it says confirmed. Ooh, 10670. Man, that's incredible. I really want to make my next prestige and my next rank up, a prestige rank up, and I'm almost at my second tier 5 basic, so maybe I should go for him. The problem is that I don't have a mutant awakening gem. I do have a generic, which I would use, but I have almost no 5-star shards at all. So I really can't decide what I want to do, if I want to go for him or not. just because, I mean, if I get him, it's going to take a long time to get to 200, I guess. I mean, we're getting 6 stones in a little more readily these days, but what I really want to do, well, it depends. I guess what I'm going to do is if I get Phoenix, so I have Phoenix, but she's unawakened. So if I pull her from any of these 5 stars or from the Cavalier, or I get it from my Dungeon Crystal, which will come back in 2 weeks, I would rank her up. I mean, she's, you know, 2nd or 3rd at the top, basically tied for 2nd. And I know she's not that great, but it really is a prestige rank up, and it would get me pretty close to 200. I think I have like maybe 150, 170 or so if I get her duped. And that's sort of the plan with my next rank up. It's all about prestige, but with him, ooh, maybe I'll go for him and just then start putting as much resources as I can to get ranked up. So, God, I can't decide whether I want to go for Ebony as a 4-star or not. I sort of do just because of the synergies, but on the other hand, I feel lazy. I don't want to grind either. Just want to get my 6-star shards because, again, I'm really focused on getting another feature. Again, let's just do the 5-star arena. So I took off Suicides just because I'm in a since Corvus had the minus 40% for Cosmic. I was going to I'm just running my Mystic team in Arena now, which means I want Mystic Dispersion. So pop 2 Dungeon Crystals. The one for Black Widow, yeah, that's the one I want. That's Phoenix, Black Widow, and Venom and Duck. 3 champions I want. And the other for Doc Strange is the other one. Iceman and Blue Cyclops. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I feel when you get your hopes up. That's what I feel about that 6-star feature. It's like, you know, your one big chance, but even that big chance is still like 10, 15, 20%, so really the odds are against you. But I would love to get Black Widow, and I'd love to get Doctor Strange too. I just think they're really cool characters. Though I have a feeling that yeah, again, I'll probably get something like Blue Cyclops, which, yeah, at least I'll get 6-star shards for him. But yeah, if I could get Phoenix, oh yeah, that would be amazing. I just you know, it's all set for her to get to 200 pretty quick. Again, it just would take maybe one more 6-stone package, because I have about 90 cosmic and I have 45 generic, and then plus the 20 the dupe. So what is that, 65, 150? So pretty close. I don't think it'd take too long. Just put my prestige in a good solid place right now, which is, yeah, what I need. Like, I have enough defenders, and I have enough attackers. I have everything I need except for prestige. I was considering doing Spider-Gwen, who I think is an awesome character. I love her. I was doing a little bit of testing the other day with her. I was playing her against Sting, just dueling, and oh yeah, that slowing mechanic where she causes unstoppable passives not to proc is just amazing. It's really fun. But in all honesty, it's not that game breaking for Thing. I mean, it definitely takes away a piece of the fight that you don't have to worry about anymore, which is nice. But on the other hand, she doesn't do that much damage. It's sort of a slow fight anyway, so, you know, I think you could go in Omega Red or Aegon, or a lot of these other characters are probably more worth rank 5 than she is. Though I want to try her ability against the Vade champions too. There's one time in Alliance Quest which is have like a path upon path of Nightcrawlers, and I think it stops that too, but I want to test it out and see, just because again it's so annoying. And so if that slow debuff takes away evade, I mean, one, it lasts a long time, so it's not like one of these debuffs that you apply and then, you know, you have like 5 hits and then it goes away. I mean, you know, it lasts for a good solid amount of time. You can go in and get a couple of combos in and then back out, you know, parry and get it up again. So no, it's pretty cool. So Spider-Gwen's in the running for the next rank up as well. So it's basically coming down to Spider-Gwen or Prestige Champion. And Spider-Gwen's nice on defense, there's no doubt about it too. I mean, she, you know, has those evade charges that are pretty good. The other thing I started testing out with her, which I thought was pretty interesting, was Spider-Gwen if she is attacked with an unblockable special, she gets plus 500% on her evade. And granted, her evade isn't too high, so plus 500% is 6 times. So I think her evade is something like, was it 10%? So it was a 60% chance. So, you know, I was just dueling against Corvus because I knew he had the unblockable SP2. And I would push him to it, and sure enough, she would dodge it. I was also trying the same against Sting, and it seemed like it was working less well against Sting, maybe about 50% of the time. She would block the attack. Actually, let me go pop this stream into the Alliance chat real quick. I always do that, just to know the 4 Loki people that I'm on. Let's see. Just grab the link real quick, and then we're back to the grind. So I'm going to do the grind. It won't take me too long. I'm not going to have a very long stream tonight. I'm pretty tired, to be honest. So I'm going to do the rank 5s, rank 4 of my 5 stars, and maybe Halls of Healing. And then after that, I will go and pop the 5-star and see what I get. Hopefully a Phoenix. So here it is into the Alliance chat. Get everyone knows in the Alliance I'm on. Hello, Noberto, Miami. Big crowd, yep. Just Amino and myself and you. This is sort of the norm for my streams. Like, I'm sort of a, you know, if I get double digits, I'm doing well, but that's fine. You know, it's just good to stream and have a chance to chat with a few people and sort of break down the monotony of the grind. You know, you could either listen to streams, which I do a lot, of course, when I'm grinding and playing this game, or you can stream yourself, which I just want to try, and I'm really enjoying it. So, nothing too much is going on, just doing some arena, just trying to get my 13 mil, which will give me 6-star shards, because I'm trying for a featured 6-star. So I just opened a featured 6-star and got Nick Fury. I really want Cole or Domino. Oh, see that little funny lag? Yeah, it's funny. It's skipping on me. And it's great because with Act 6.2 coming, you know, there's a lot of shards. There's like 10,000 of those, so I'll be at another attempt pretty soon, which I'm really psyched about. Until then, might as well try to get as many crystals as I can. Just so, you know, if I could get 3 attempts, maybe 4 attempts in the what is it, 70 days or so that's left, that'd be great. I mean, that would be worthwhile. Oh, thanks, Nabato. I definitely will, yep. Yeah, it's my goal, just to keep on slowly building up my channel, trying to get more content. I think I might do a Spider-Gwen, is she worth a rank up video, just because, as I was telling Amino, I've been playing with her, and she's sort of next on my list of potential rank 5 rank ups. As I also said, I'm also looking for Prestige Champion. Now that Neymar is looking so good, he might be it. Oh, Panda Man, I'm so sad for you. You can't believe how sad I am. You really should just start writing angry posts in the Kabam forums right now, like all caps, screaming at them. Why? Why did you take Steve away? I mean, that is yeah, that's just a low blow. And you know it's totally intentional because you probably, I don't know, I've never seen another Steve, so I think you're like the only person in the world with him. And so, yeah, they probably were like, we got to get rid of Steve, and so they intentionally killed him. That's, but I mean, that also means you are you're an influencer too. You know, they're probably looking at you. But okay, so not the last Steve. Well, it's gonna be funny because they're gonna start disappearing as the updates disappear. I wish BG would post it because he said he says, you know, he can still see it, but he hasn't updated yet. So yeah, that's a pretty big low. Hello, Meister. Welcome to the stream tonight. So we're just talking about the terrible news in 4 Loki. So if you go look at Panaman Pete's profile, you no longer see Steve the symbiote. Now it's Havoc. And so it's, yep, the end of Steve. Yeah, the chair's pretty cool. And I bet they're about to come out with some new profiles, because I think a group of profiles just expired. So I could see you with an invisible girl or woman profile, Pete. I bet that would look pretty sharp. Hello, TU Racer. Welcome to the stream tonight. Just talking about Pete and his loss of Steve the symbiote. Big news in the MCOC world. I guess maybe Caesar will make a, or no, Rich the Man will make a news flash update. If we get a blank picture, it would be. I don't know. Blank picture would be terrible. Actually, it'd be really boring. The chair is I think would definitely fit you right now. Or yeah, the Invisible Woman. I'm sure she's on the way. I might consider getting her too. I really want to Emma Frost. I hate myself that I didn't get Emma just because I love Speaking of the Devil, the one I'm playing right now. I just think she's one of the coolest characters in the comics. And yeah, I don't know why I didn't. I just, at the time, I wasn't thinking I wasn't going to buy any. I was just going to be like, oh yeah, I'll just keep whatever my top champion is. But then when I hit 100 subscribers, I was like, okay, I'm going to treat myself to one. And I got Thanos, and I really like him actually. I think he looks super cool, but maybe another one. Yeah, Neymar too. Maybe I'm sure they're making Neymar as well. And well, because with that prestige, it probably won't matter, and he'll be your top champion. Unless, of course, you've been unfortunate enough to rank up Thor Ragnarok. So yeah, it's pretty exciting getting such a high prestige champ. I think that's going to make his arena score go absolutely through the roof. You know, Cole was pretty much like I think the top level right now for big time champions. And so we're looking 70 million, I bet, for Neymar. Yeah, I don't think I would grind for him. I might try pulling for a crystal, but oh no, you evaded. I forgot. Should hit him with the heavy. Oh man, I might die. Oh yeah, he's playing so slow. Only thing nice about Iron Man Infinity Wars, even if they get you down low enough, they go into the defensive, and you can usually just spam your specials. Yeah, there's a lot of characters that come up that are really cool, between Invisible Woman and Neymar. I mean, of course, they could be both terrible characters. We don't really know yet. But they both look pretty awesome just from what little we've seen. Good evening, Ricochet. Welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out here. I'm doing a little arena. I'm going to do my rank 5s, my rank 4s, and maybe jump into the Halls of Healing real quick. And after that, I'll open up my 5-star crystal. Hello, PP. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I decided to change my music. I actually used this music the other day on my war video that I posted. And so I was like, I really like it. And so yeah, I've added it to my live stream. You know, all these things, I feel like you have to change them up every now and then. Even though my live war, my war video hasn't got that many views, I really liked it. Fighting champions unboosted, you know, in war, and just really not taking it so seriously made it a lot of fun to play, and a lot of fun to sort of, I feel like, to watch and commentate. And it's just so much more interesting when actually seeing characters like struggle. I mean, because, you know, in war, most of the videos are like these incredibly difficult fights that, you know, people just barely pull out. But now I have a feeling these all-season videos are going to be, you know, me getting killed a lot by various like powerful defenders. And so yeah, I'm going to try and make a war video every off-season war we have, which for 3 weeks should be a lot. But, you know, I think it also means you have to play that much better. I mean, like my unboosted vision on Node 12, oh man, what a difficult that fight was against Nick Fury. So I was actually pretty proud of myself for pointing it out, just because, you know, there's a lot going on with the Furies and Nick Fury's tactical charges. So yeah, I thought it was really cool in the end. Hello, Rick. Welcome to the stream. And Heisenberg. You're on the wrong side of the stream tonight, Heisenberg. We've just begun. I hope things are going well for you two tonight. Either of you or anyone else here doing some Ebony Maw grinding. I know Pete is. You know, it's probably a good grind because, yeah, I bet 40 million. If you get into 40s, I bet you'll get him. I know he won 45, but it seems like the hype has only gone down. Not quite sure what the opposite of hype is, but it would be the opposite of hype. This is where my English vocabulary fails me. Opposite of height would be detriment. We need something a little more snappy than that. Yeah, of course, but you never want to like push to the cutoff. I feel like the sweet ranking in Arena is like 110 because then you haven't cut it too close, but you also haven't gone too crazy. And yeah, yeah, I mean that's where I like to end up. Like if it's 2, if you're like in the 20s or 30s, like oh man, I really overdid it. And if you're like, oh, you haven't seen Heisenberg? Wait, I'll show you right now on the stream, and everyone else you just joined. Maybe Rick hasn't seen it either. Let's go to Alliance. Let's go to Members, and just scroll down to the bottom part. There it is. There it is. Panaman Pete. I mean, Havoc looks a little bit like Steve. It's black and white. And there it is. No more Steve. It's just a regular old Havoc now. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But you knew it was going to happen at one point. It was too good. Heisenberg. Yes, it is like sort of bittersweet, or it will be funny, sad, I think. But, oh no, DJ, are you upset that Pete lost his Steve? I know Pete is. He's been raging in the 4Loki chat. Not really. Yeah, it's pretty sad that he is gone. It was such a cool what you call it? Cool profile, and he's just so unique too, of course. Yep, time to retire. I know something had to trigger it. Yeah, well, I guess I have to become the #1 Ghost player now that Pete's gone. I got his magic juke. Oh, nice. And that's why you're upset? 5-star. Oh yeah, that's I love 5-star magic. I've been using her in Alliance Quest this round. And, oh, she's so good. See, in many ways, it's sort of like a cheat code because you know, if the champion, you can lock down their power. I mean, sometimes it totally changes these fights to their almost in many ways trivial. I mean, then just parrying and attacking and becomes pretty simplistic. And so yeah, in many ways I think like Magic still is like one of the most OP champs in many ways. You don't have any useful 5-stars. It'll come, DJ, it's alright. And I remember too, like my first couple of 5-stars were terrible. It was Iron Man and Guillotine. I can't remember. So those were my first 2. And so I just played with my 4-stars. It wasn't until I pulled Hulk that I had a good 5-star, even though not many people liked him. I mean, he never was high on Season's tier list, but I mean, I loved him and I played him all the time. But you know, you'll get a useful 5-star. This game is the slow game, I've learned. I mean, you know, I try to speed it up with my crystal pools, but you know, even having like my 6-star Ghost and my 6-star Cole, I mean, it's not like they're exactly doing much for me in the game right now. Oh, so you got a Mega, so you know, that's pretty good. And yeah, it just comes. And you know, in some ways, I remember when Brian was doing his so he opened up a new account and just wanted to see how far I could get in 24 hours. And that was the you know, he started playing with like characters like Rhino. That was his best character, and so in the end, it was yeah, you know, it worked for him just because that's what he had, and he used him, and that was great. What do you say here, Pete? Do you think John Wick? Steve was my dog. I've never seen John Wick, but I assume it's a classic, like, you know, man takes on mob type of movie. I think is what I've heard. Oh man, speaking of magic, she just got invaded. Stark Spider-Man, always a dangerous arena opponent. Steve was my dog, maybe. Who's the guy? Hasn't taken Liam Neeson? That's who you need to convince. Isn't he the one when someone gets taken? His particular set of skills, he'll go and rescue Steve. Oh, Heisenberg, you don't have a 4-star Mega. Oh, that's pretty sad. Yeah. In the Eternals movie, I don't know what the Eternals is. Is that a Marvel comic? It's the Celestials, I know. Yeah, Heisenberg. Well, we gotta get you a 4-star mega. It's time to start popping premiums. Or what are the ones that are in the quest? I guess the featured premiums. That's what you should be opening. You should just blow thousands of units on those. I can't imagine. Those seems like the worst value. They should literally cost 10 units each, but they still cost a fair amount considering what they will give you. Talk about a bad value in this game. Because I think you basically get 2 for the price of 1 feature. Buy me a 4-star. Maybe Rick will. Rick, are you the one? Someone was talking about in the 4Loki chat. The secret whale chat. Clearing AQ, I just saw. Just sit these guys in, and then we'll go do the Mephisto fight. Hopefully it goes well. This Mephisto fight, I feel like I've done pretty poorly. All of a sudden I can't dodge his SP1. It's like I bait it, and it always hits me. He sort of gets me right as I dash back, or I dash back, he throws it. I'm all flustered out by his SP1. It should be super simple to dodge. It's funny how that happens. Like, you sort of get out of rhythm, these things. Okay, I should adjust my masteries. I don't have anything in bleed. I have 1 point in bleed. But then I've got to adjust my masteries for war. Now, okay, we're just going to have to suffer from this. This is going to be just too much with my masteries. Okay, let's go concentrate for a minute. So my goal is always to sort of bleed, gain some power, and right before alternator hit him with the SP2. Oh my god, I was talking too much. Okay, I gotta concentrate. Okay, now we'll go, and then goes the R. Oh, the R just eats. Okay, see if we can actually dodge this SP1. Good. Let's go run to SP1. Okay. See, that's the thing. I try to outrange it. Okay. So we won't get our. That sucks. That's got me up against the corner. I'm playing terribly. So much for that healing. This has been a terrible fight. Oh man, that was terrible. That was terrible. See, I've had such bad fights with this blade. Oh well. At least I didn't die, and at least I killed him. So 2 pluses, but sorry everyone had to witness that. So yeah, where's the free-to-play chat? I know the secret whale chat. I've heard about it. I can't wait to be in it. Just like, I don't know what we talk about. The free-to-play chat. Yeah, that is, I think, on Brian's stream every night. I don't know what they talk about in the secret whale chat. Like ways to spend more money. I don't know. That's pretty easy. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Sujio left. I don't know what my theory would be. I was about to say I have theories, but I'm trying to think. My theory is that I think my theory is that we don't go hard enough in war. Yeah, yacht selfie, so nice. Okay, done. Because I think Sergio, I could tell the way he played, and this is just total theory. I might be totally wrong. I think he wants to be in a top-end alliance that's going hard in war. So he's such a good player, and he has so much prestige. That I think that's why he wanted to do it. Heisenberg, that's a good question, Roberta. When is Heisenberg going to make some videos? I remember a long time ago seeing Heisenberg videos or him in them, but he's disappeared. What's up, man? Did you open that 6-star? I did, and So I had a list. I ranked my champions I wanted from 124 to 24 in that. I think I got number 17, so a little worse than half, which was Nick Fury. Um, and he's a great champion, and I really shouldn't complain, but I am a little unhappy. I mean, I wanted Colin Domino so much, but even like Wasp, or actually, I think secretly I really wanted Ultron, and I think he would be the best 6-star ever. I think I'd have so much fun with Ultron. So I sent you a screenshot of my 5-star. I want your opinions on them. Oh yeah, of course, DJ. Absolutely. Always happy to take a look. Did you send? I'll go look in a second. First. So boy, this Darkhawk. I love Darkhawk, but I can't really justify taking him to rank 5 right now. I just got too many other characters I want to rank 5. So as I've been saying, it's either Prestige or Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen I really like, and I think she's a good defender. So she's sort of my top champ. I'm almost in position 2 where we're going to get enough resources from Act 6, which comes out pretty soon, that it could just rank up Spider-Gwen, and knowing I'm going to have enough rank ups to do my Prestige rank up. I'm still holding out just a little bit of hope. We'll see what I get on this 5-star today. But if I could get a Phoenix, which would be a dupe, then I would be able to take her up to pretty close to Sig 200. And so I would definitely do Phoenix. But Phoenix is... Actually, I really like Phoenix. I think she's fun to play. I think she's a cool looking character. I love her from the X-Men. So even though she's... someone posted in some chat, like, who's worse, Goldpool, Thorag, or Phoenix? And yeah, none of them are particularly exciting, but actually I don't mind any of them. I'm so totally playing Ghost Wrong. Sorry, Pete. Blasphemy. I went backwards and blocked. Forgot it was Ghost I was playing with. Let's see if we can... Oh no, that's the thing I find so hard about Ghost is when to oh man, and he had Smash on. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Oh jeez. Don't look, avert your eyes, Pete, please. Oh my god. Please don't look anymore. Oh, Pete's stunned. You're blocked. Oh, I wish what's his name was here. Dream, he would love this. Nothing excites Dream more than Enzo bad Ghost play. But now the tables have turned, or they're not. Okay, I had Smash on this time. I actually looked. Yeah, I saw in Pete's stream how there's the fantasy about having a Ghost or Invisible Woman synergy give Ghost like an extra couple seconds of phase. So let's see. Dreamer plus Heidi equals Darkhawk. That is good DH. Hey Dap, how's it going? Oh man, Dap, I'm excited for you to be in the stream. My soon-to-be roommate in New York City. We'll have so much fun together, Dap. I feel like Dap and I represent the forces of good, and then Heisenberg and Dreamer are like the forces of evil, and so we have to like balance out the house. And I guess maybe Taters is in the middle. He's sort of neutral. He's So far we have balance, but it could be tipped either way. It depends who's added next to the MCOC Real World New York. Hopefully good wins, but who knows? Yeah, thanks, Pete. I know. You're not gonna stay with us, though, Pete. You have your own plans. I assume you're going. Man, Pete, we got to get you onto the stage for the tournament. I think that'd be so awesome if you want. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's great. You're gonna be there, and we have to start figuring out our apparel. So we have to have our dress every day too. I really want us to be coordinated, or at least we have to have something. So you had the pink headbands a couple of years ago. I don't know what we'll go do this year. I was thinking I want to make armbands that have like the little 4 Loki icons on them, or something that we can all wear to show our loyalty to the clan. And so yeah, no. Taters is an angel. Is he? Okay. I don't know. Like all I know is Taters is my leader in 4 Loki, and you know, he's sort of, I feel like, he's very Napoleonic, you know, he's like, he's inspiring and he's a great strategist, but, you know, you also can be incredibly angry if things don't go well. So, you know, it's, so yeah, that's just how I picture Taters as like the modern day MCOC Napoleon. But man, like his strategy is unparalleled. And I do love blindly following him too. Let's see. The stage tournament. We need Panaman on the stripper stage. Oh man, Eisenberg. Oh, he would make so much money. I can't tell you short. I don't know if he is or not, but he might be. But even if he isn't, I still feel like he's yeah, maybe he's Napoleonic in his general ability or his strategic ability. I'm not sure about his stature. He was showing me. He showed us that video of him playing baseball the other day, and he looked normal size. So maybe not the same size, but yeah, I'll look at your 5 stars in 1 second, DJ. Let me just finish up this fight. I see you send over the post to them. You can see what you have. Let's see if the stage. Oh yeah, I read that. Oh good, Tater's on the side of good. Okay, so at least we have more good than evil. Interesting, okay. This propaganda against Napoleon. So, I'm looking at some DJ's pictures. He has Omega, Captain Marvel, OG, Doc Ock, Psylocke, Ultron, Loki, Karnak, Rocket, Civil War, Hulkbuster, Red Psyche, Moon Knight, not Dragon, and Winter Soldier. It's quite a cool collection you have there. You know, if I was you, I mean, it depends. I guess if you like looking at who to rank 3, I would definitely look at Ultron or Psylocke to rank 3. Many of those characters have really good utility and are really fun to play. Winter Soldier, I think, is really good as a rank 3 too. And of course, the Omega Red, even on Duped. What is his Duped ability? His Duped ability just gives him that he can take his spores past 10, I believe, and sort of the extra damage from the what you call it, the death spores. But you know, I mean, a lot of times I play mine without suicides on, and so it's you know, I don't really get to the beyond 10 too often. So I guess my advice to you, DJ, would be to go Omega Red first. I would make him your highest rank up first, and then Ultron and Psylocke. I really love Ultron, and for a long time in this game, he was an absolutely key character. Let's see, what's all this talk about? Vision, ooh, and WM, trying to think who's WM. Wonder Man? No. Winter Man? I'm the worst with these abbreviations. No, he'll come to me. WM. Who is WM? Let's draw an absolute mental blank. Someone who's not as a 5-star right now. Oh, I totally give up who it is. Winter. No, get away from Winter. Maybe I'll see him now. I won't see him because here's the 5 stars. Okay, let's look at the 4 stars real quick. Who is W? Can't think of one character starts with W beside Winter Soldier. War Machine. Okay, thank you. I was going to be scrolling until I found it. Vision Age of Ultron. You know, I always love Vision non-Age of Ultron. I don't know what to call him. OG Vision. Much better. And yeah, I'm just always not excited when there's a sort of repeat champion. I know that Vision and Age of Ultron Vision they have, you know, different mechanics slightly, but I just think original Ultron is so much more cool, and then they're so close to each other, it sort of feels ridiculous to have them both. I feel that way about a lot of sort of the old characters, the Iron Man, the Superior Iron Man. That's just sort of dumb that they have them so close, or even Iron Patriot. Okay, we're about to play my super favorite new character, which is Spider-Gwen. yeah, I'm really tempted to rank for her. And some with evades to try her out on, just to see how they work. And yeah, I think good defender and just fun character. I mean, she has a really cool utility that just not many other people have. When I look at my roster and try to decide what's missing, one of the things I feel like is missing is a good evade counter at rank 5. Like I could take Proxima up, who's a character I like a lot, and she has the true strike. The one true strike, the invade one, no, the intercept one is just hard to get, and so she's such a slow build character too. It just takes forever to build her up. And then of course you have Heimdall, who's a great. Speaking of Proxima, Heimdall's pretty cool, But again, I don't know. I'm just not as excited by him to play him. And Spider-Gwen, I'm just really excited about her. I think she's awesome. I think so. I'm always talking about the triple threat. A character who has high prestige, good offense, good defense. And I think Spider-Gwen is like a double threat. I think she's a good defense and good offense. She doesn't have prestige. And so I think about her compared to Heimdall. Heimdall is sort of none of those. I mean, he's okay offense, but not really. His defense isn't that great, and he has low prestige. Proxima has great offense, though it's a long build-up for her, and not good at defense, not that much prestige. I mean, her prestige used to be good, but not really anymore. And so I think Spider-Gwen gives you 2 of the 3. And I don't know, it's just how you just start playing a character and you like them. That's what I feel about her. Just started playing her not so long ago, and I was like, oh, she's pretty cool. So yeah, much Spider-Gwen love right now. So I can't decide what to do. Again, it all comes down to if I can get a Phoenix relatively soon. I'm not sure if I want to wait 2 weeks for Phoenix to see if I pull it for my dungeon crystal. Because I need one more run in dungeons. I have like 26,000 something hundred shards right now, so I'm just a touch short, and then I'll have enough to make the attempt at one of those crystals that has Phoenix in there. Who would have thought that Phoenix would be like the character I most want right now? Ooh, there's a Ebony Maw. Let's go against him. Sort of try Venom and see how bad a matchup it is. I'm a little worried. I don't know Ebony Maw very well, and I think he does pretty well against Cosmics. I think if I crit, they would just go right through him. Okay, we'll give it a shot and see what happens. 455 already. Cab 55 has wasted no time in getting this guy going. Okay, I'm too scared. Okay, I'm not too scared. Indecisiveness. Yeah, boy, I pulled so many. What did I end up opening? 40 Ebony Maw crystals. I did not get it once. Not as a 3-star, not as a 4-star, not as a 5-star, not as a 6-star. I just wanted him just to really, at least a 4-star, just to have for synergies and play around with him some. But I've been thinking about grinding him for the 4-star. Just not motivated. The 4-star grinds just don't motivate me at all. They're a lot of work. I think the problem is you run out of milestones too at 6 million, and so like doing half the grind, we're not even getting milestones. Just that does seem monotonous. Not that the milestones are any good or do anything, but something about seeing, I'm almost at the next milestone makes it. I guess it gives you these like mini goalposts to get to that just keeps you focused. It's like riding a bike and knowing there's 10 kilometers to the top, and just seeing each kilometer sign as you go up. So I did this ride on Sunday. It was really hot here too in Switzerland. It's going from like winter to spring to summer in 3 days. So I think it was 34 degrees or something like that. And so I was roasting. I just wasn't ready for the heat. But the climb was used by the Tour de France. Not last year, maybe even 2 years ago. This year is 19, so 1870, maybe 2017. But it is cool because that means on the climb they have like a little sign every kilometer. It tells you what kilometer you're at the climb. So this is a 12-kilometer climb, and it tells you what the grade is between the kilometers. So like the first kilometer is the steepest at 12%, and then it was basically 8% the rest of the way every other kilometer. It's just like the milestones here. It's sort of a nice benchmark to just give you little goals as you're going up. So I was riding with a friend who's usually stronger than I am, but he's out of shape, so I got to crush him. Finished to the top of the climb, 6 minutes ahead of him. Which, you know, it's like one of those victories, which is a shallow victory because he's out of shape, but I still took it. But yeah, it's I think between MCOC and riding bikes, that's about only things I like to do. Interested in a 5-star Scarlet Witch? Oh yeah, me too. I mean, like even a Thor OG who came out, I'm a little interested in Black Widow just because I like her ability a lot. I like the way she reduces defensive accuracy. But yeah, me too. Scarlet Witch, if she came out, I would definitely open up some serious crystals to try to get her. She's just a fun character, super cool. I can't imagine that they're not going to put her into the game. Like I don't think she would be overpowered. Like, you know, now that they nerfed her after 12.0, she's never really regained that power she has. I mean, I actually think she's just right as a 4-star. And so it's like if you look at all these other 4-stars that become 5 stars, I'm trying to think like who's a good example. Like Winter Soldier, or he's even one a little better, like Hyperion, for instance. You know, I can't imagine that she's gonna like be any better or worse than Hyperion. Yeah, she'd be really fun. I think she'd be so cool, and you know, take a long time to get her sig ability up. But maybe not. I have a feeling a lot of people have lots of Mystic 6 zones lying around, since they aren't too many characters you can use them on right now. But she'd be better than probably Ebony Maw and Diablo, the last 2 Mystics. If they beefed up her prestige, that'd be even better. Though she never really was a prestige champion. Get the old SP2. Oh yeah, I love when I get the stun. Oh no, boy. Just walked right into that. Thought I could get another stun off. Man, Hyperion's so powerful. It's like, of all the rankers, rank 5s, I always consider him. I think there's been about 5 times it's been between a character ranked up and him. He's such a cool character and so strong, but something about him, I think it's because I don't feel I can quite control his power. I mean, the power gain's amazing, it's super nice, but you know, I just can't really get into a rhythm when I play with him because you know, the power gain's just going up on his own. So, you know, if I want to just do a lot of SP1s, I feel like it gets an SP2, or I end up slow playing a lot of my game fights, and so he just all of a sudden gets right to the SP3 and you have to throw that, and yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, but just not my style. And so yeah, so he's always lost out. He lost out to Corvus, I remember, when I was trying to decide my next like rank up, and that was mostly prestige. Because I hadn't played Corvus much, so I really wasn't convinced that he was my style either. But then of course I ranked him up and I was like, oh man, this character's the best character ever. You know, it was at the point in the game too where I really was not running Suicide too much. Serious War, so I was always running like my Vision, Spider-Man, Void, so I always had a mastery really set up for them, which is sort of the antithesis to what you'd set up Corvus. You know, no suicides. I mean, I guess that's really the only big piece in it. And so, yeah, and then it came down. I got a Cosmic rank 4 to 5 gem, and it was right when 6.1 came out, and so it was between him and Medusa. And because the boss was Sentinel, I went with Medusa just because she does so well against robots, and I really like that choice. And then I'm trying to think, have I considered it again? So maybe my 5 times, only 2 times. I'm gonna do Omega Red. I think I sort of had the same thoughts when I was trying to figure out if I was gonna rank up Omega Red. And then same with Magic, so maybe 4 times. He's been like strong consideration, just hasn't quite done it. And so I feel like now, I mean, you know, we might be at the point where it's like 4 stars, where, you know, a year and a half from now, you just rank up 5 stars left and right, just because resources are so plentiful. And maybe then, but I feel like I've sort of missed the rank 5 Hyperion days. and now I won't take them up. Now the list is too big, so it's Prestige Champ, probably Phoenix is sort of first on the list. Second would be Spider-Gwen or Darkhawk, or Cold Obsidian, sort of in that order. Maybe Cold's ahead of Darkhawk. And then after that, it would be new champion like Neymar or Invisible Woman. And so yeah, I mean it's a pretty long list, but maybe after all those, Hyperion would be next. That means he's like 6th or 7th on the list, which yeah, I mean, you know, if it takes, I don't know if it takes me a month to get 2 tier 5 basic. I feel like it's a little quicker than that with offers and quests that come out, but it's probably about right. It was a month per rank 5, and so yeah, so that's 6 months away if everything goes to plan, and I'll get like lots of new characters. I'm so curious about this new Spider-Man. They have the tech Spider-Man. No, what is it? The stealth Spider-Man. That's really interesting. Sort of actually surprised they do another Spider-Man, but it makes sense because there's a Spider-Man movie coming out, so they might as well. Okay, so I'm going to finish up these rank 4s here. I'm almost done, then we'll open up the 5-star crystal. And to be honest, that might do it for tonight, just because, yeah, I'm tired. What is it? 23:34. Yeah, it's a little early for bedtime, but I feel like it's time to sleep. Maybe I'll sit in my bed and just do Halls of Healing, which is probably unbelievably not fun to watch anyway, so I guess I could take Spider-Gwen in and see how she was. Maybe take her in as a 4-star, just to make the fights a little more interesting. But actually, maybe before I go, I do want to duel with everyone, Spider-Gwen against a Nightcrawler, just to see how good her slow is. That might absolutely convince me. If her slow totally turns off his evade, oh my god, I might be even more in love. Might be time to tie the knot and make her my next rank 5. Because, yeah, just, I'm so tired. And it's like one version of Alliance Quest, where I'm just dealing with all these Nightcrawlers. Oh, they just drive me crazy. I mean, I've sort of figured out how to fight them now, because I was used to do the switch. Now it's fine. The switch was easy enough, and yeah, then you take care of the evade. But now I don't do the switch anymore, and yeah, fair enough. I have relearned how to fight it, and the last couple times did okay against them, but I still find them just super annoying. They just you know, one slip up, one evade, and all of a sudden they just pound you, and I feel like there's nothing you can do. You know, it's just yeah, it's a hard mechanic to get around. And man, if I had what's her name, Spider-Gwen, just like get that slow on them and just pound away. I mean, once you get rid of his evade, it's just so nice. It's just so much easier. We might have a war fight here too. Maybe do an on-air war fight. Let's just finish up these 4 stars here. I think I have one more round. No, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. Spider-Gwen duel, maybe war. I've got 1 energy in war. I think that puts me to the next one. And then 5-star, and then done. That's the remaining itinerary on this flight. We'll go against Angela, get my class advantage with my Juggernaut. That was my first fight in Workday, was Juggernaut, and deal with Vision. Again, Vision, you know, I was saying how magic I feel is a sort of a cheat code for this game. So is Vision. I mean, if you're actually in a fight where you can lock down power, he's just so powerful. I mean, it just totally changes the whole game, the whole fight, I should say, because then you just don't really have to worry about anything. It's just like a parry and yeah, attack. You just keep on throwing those specials. That's why he's so bad with suicides. I mean, because I would say in a normal fight, probably use a special, I'd say at least 5 times, maybe as much as 10. So you're looking at like 25% to 50% of his health just in recoil damage. Speaking of damage, this switch costs not doing anything. This Colossus, what's happening? Is he healing too? I just got hit. Let's throw this when he's unstoppable. Can't wait till he gets buffed. I hope he has crazy good abilities when buffed. That's pretty hard to get a special thing. Didn't get parry there. It's because of That's weird. I've noticed that sometimes because he's unstoppable, or because I saw the parry light up, but he definitely didn't parry. There's some mechanic I'm missing. That's stupid. I knew I was going to get hit. Maybe it was because it's unstoppable. I can't think what else. I guess I can always look at the replay, but I've noticed that a few times. And usually it's because I was like fighting an Alliance Quest, a massacre, and he would I would have suicides on, and so he would reject my defensive ability. But he thinks something would come up like parry immune or something like that, or some little text that would tell you that it's been deflected, but maybe not. Oh, good old Ronan. I use that 2015 crystal on him. Love him. I can't wait till there's another like event quest where someone has that build up between physical resistance or energy resistance, and you can just get 10 debuffs on them and then just totally lock down with your stun. It's always like that. It's just funny how he comes in useful for that fight. Yeah, I'm really thinking about doing a legend run for Act 6.2. I usually don't like waiting. I usually like just jumping in contact right away, but that legend run seems pretty cool. And I still have a legend title. I really want to get one. I feel like that might be actually a decent chance of getting it there, because I would literally buy like 3 of those boost packages. So that way I could have basically like 10 hours of boost, 9 hours of boosts, and just hope that would get me through. Maybe buy another one and have 12 hours of boosts. So I think it's a hard enough event that I have a strong enough roster that should have champions I need. And I don't think that many people go for it. It'd be a super fun stream though. A 10-hour stream, and yeah, it'd be cool streaming it too, just having people pop in and out and seeing how the fights were going. So yep, pretty strong considering that. Doesn't mean I have to probably wait, a week or so just to watch other people do it, try to make some notes, figure out all the nodes and who to bring, just from watching videos. Okay, my last round of 4 stars. Let's just take care of these. We'll do 1 Nightcrawler duel and then 5-star crystal. The main event of the night. Ooh, maybe we'll open up 1 gold pool crystal, so you can get 5-star gold pool. He's another character if I would consider ranking him up, but just like I said for Neymar, I just have no mutant, what is it? No mutant synergy? No, mutant Sigstone. So again, I mean, with my generics, I could take them up to 45, and the plus 20 from the dupes, that's 65. So still a long way again, away from having him. Champion boss at 6.2 is stupid. Yeah, I sort of just briefly saw him, maybe Ebony Maw would do the trick. So, too bad I don't have Ebony Maw. I was watching Roy Bryan's stream today. It was hilarious because he was testing Ebony Maw, and he went into, I don't know if everyone saw it probably, where he went to Labyrinth of Legends. And so Ebony Maw has this mechanic where if a hero automatically crits, he will not dodge it, but phase basically through it. And so he got himself down to less than 20 against Labyrinth of Legends Electra. And then, then the evade timer expired, and so she's just gaining power like crazy, spamming her attacks. But since he was below 25%, she automatically crit, and literally, he just stood there for like 5 minutes, and she would throw his specials, miss, attack into him, miss, another special, miss. Is incredible. And then, if he got close to a special 3, she did, because that would have killed him. He could either throw his special 3, and so he's gaining power from those misses, and that would drain her power, or I think he could have used a heavy, and yeah, that was that was just entertaining. It's just one of those funny things. Yeah, exactly, PP. It's just such a funny stream. I was not impressed with her. I don't think anyone was, but yeah, at least he made the best of it by trying some pretty cool things. Oh no, I love this. I get hit. Astral Evade. So much for that stun. It's like the only time I like to get stunned by her SP2s when I have someone like this guy. Oh boy, without suicides on, these fights are long. Man, Pete, yeah. You're beat to the punch. I guess you could still make it with various other characters. I'm trying to think. Is that the only one that has that? Electra? Corvus, I mean, he doesn't have his lights. You still gonna make it? Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be great. I guarantee 1,000 likes. Okay, one Nightcrawler duel coming up. Let's see, Spider-Gwen. If she can do the Nightcrawler duel. Let me just go look on what you call it on Duelbot real quick. Should have a Nightcrawler there not so long ago because I'm Steady Ed. That's a Nightcrawler. Okay, Steady Ed. Let's get your Nightcrawler and see how Spider-Gwen does against them. So the goal here is, again, as I said, I really want a rank 5 character who can deal with evade. You know, so some type of true strike. There is duel. Continue. Oh, Lapis of Legend Ultron too. Nice. Okay, Pete. Gotta be super fun to watch. Oops, what am I doing? Let's just scroll down. There she is. Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen and Ghost. They look pretty similar. If you weren't careful, you could pick the wrong one. They both have that hooded white face mask on. Okay, we could go right to the slow. Okay, so let's see what's true now. Looks good. See, it's interesting. It doesn't say like no evade. It just doesn't do it. And same with like the unstoppable debuff against what's it called? Look how long that lasts too. It's lasts a long time. Yeah, boy, that's awesome. That's so awesome. MCOC mod video just dropped. Nice. Oh, you guys will watch it. Ah, it's awesome. Okay, we'll open up this crystal and then we can all go and watch the video about Neymar. Yeah, I know everyone's always so hyped for characters whenever they come out. Ooh, gold daily crystal. Come on. Okay, that's one of my favorite results. And then 1060. Oh man, the hype just for that alone has gone up a lot. Okay, there it is, the 5-star crystal. Okay, so number 1 is Phoenix. If I get Phoenix, she's my next rank 5, and my prestige is in much better shape. Night Thrasher like Havoc thing would be great because then I'd get him to rank 5 and a little bit of ways on 6 stones. And yeah, Night Thrasher I don't have, Diablo I don't have, but Phoenix is the one we want most of all. Phoenix would be amazing. Havoc would be cool. Trying to think who else. Wasp, I wouldn't mind awakening Wasp, but Havoc's a 6-star, so not really that excited about it. But yeah, Thing for Prestige would be amazing. Okay, let's see what we have. There's Night Thrasher. So many Night Thrashers. Well, okay, Dormammu. Nothing too exciting one way or the other. Corvus would have been good because it would have been a Sig 200 dupe. What does that bring him up to? 100, man. It's like it's a lot of Sigs. Why can't I have 100 Phoenix? Something about Phoenix. I just haven't pulled her. Oh well, nothing too shabby. Dormammu's still pretty awesome. 275 6-star 6 stones shards is good too. So it's alright, Ricochet. You know, it is yeah. I mean, it's like 1 in like 150 chance of getting Phoenix. So it's okay. It's you know, I have so much luck in this game. I feel that I'm not worried. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you very much for joining. Sorry, it's a little on the short side tonight, the stream, but yeah, to the next feature. That's true. The next feature is going to be pretty cool. 28 days, a month away. Yeah, it's not so long ago. You can probably get a nice chunk of shards and you can open up 5 or 6 for that. But that's going to do it for tonight, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. I should be around tomorrow night about the same time, about 2300 European time, 2200, somewhere in there. So this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki. Wishing everyone a bonne soirée, Gute Nacht and good evening.